It doesn't take a great chef to make a great lobster roll. It takes great lobster. We know where it came from, we know exactly how it was caught, how it was handled on every step of the way to get to your plate. At heart, we really just want Luke's to be a place where people come to feel good.
The company I worked for before, they were just about speed, right? How fast could you get someone in, pack their bag, get them out so that we can help the next guest? That's not what we're about here. We know the guests by name. We know their order. Showing them that you really care for them just outside of Luke's Lobster, it really establishes that relationship where, hey, I'm definitely coming back.
It's that full circle experience of eating here that really makes the taste of Luke's so special.
I'm a third-generation lobsterman. I grew up on the back of boats, I grew up on docks, I grew up in seafood companies. It's really what my heritage, my upbringing centered around was the Maine lobster industry. Starting Luke's was a return to something that was very familiar and something that I found a lot of purpose in. In order for us to serve the best tasting products, we believe we need to have full transparency of our supply chain. We feel it's imperative for us to know our fishermen, know exactly where our seafood comes from, and be experts in supply chain management so that we have the very best quality, taste, and price for our guests.
And we had the idea of having the chain of custody be more of a partnership than just we offload our lobsters to our buyer and where it goes we don't know. Who our buyer is important to us. We have formed a partnership with Luke Seafood, and we enjoy a much more open dialogue with them on a day-to-day basis.
You know, I like to know where my lobster's going. I like to know that I walk into a Luke's restaurant, Luke's Lobster in Washington, Luke's Lobster in Miami, Luke's Lobster in New York City. There's a chance I'm going to eat a lobster that I caught.
Getting it right from the boat to our company so that we can cook it as soon as it comes out of the water is super important to get the best quality, sweetest lobster meat. When you steam something at a consistent temperature, you have a consistent flavor profile. Then hand picking, this is like just a beautiful artisanal craft. These pickers are like our LeBron James of the operation.
One of my favorite things to do is just pick out a lobster and talk about our sustainability practices, why it's so important for Maine's economy, connecting the folks sitting here eating their dinner to what's going out there on the water. That's a pretty magical thing to be able to do.
One of the things about selling my lobsters to Luke is the sustainability concept in the restaurants follows through with the way we work in our industry. You know, we want to make sure there's something there. Luke's careful where he sources his seafood.
Our fishermen want to see this industry exist for their sons and daughters and their sons and daughters. It's such a prideful industry where generations want to make decisions today that positively impact the industry for tomorrow and leave something better than they got it. So my favorite order at Luke's is a lobster roll with a bag of chips, a soda, and a pickle. That's the ticket for me.